A tactical RPG about breeding genetically modified cats just sold over 500,000 copies within days of release. But beyond the absurd concept, is Mewgenics actually a deep strategy experience, or just a novelty indie title? In this review, we break down the gameplay systems, mechanics, strengths, weaknesses, and overall value, so you can decide if it's worth your time and money. Game Overview. Mewgenics is a turn-based tactical RPG from Team Meat. Instead of platforming precision, the focus here is long-term experimentation. You build a team of cats. You fight tactical battles. And between runs, you breed them to create stronger future generations. At first glance, it looks chaotic. But structurally, it's a systems-driven strategy game. Core gameplay. Combat takes place on grid-based maps. Every move matters. Positioning determines survivability. Ability timing determines momentum. Each cat carries unique stats, traits, and mutations. Some specialize in damage, some in support, some in status effects or disruption. Victory rarely comes from brute force alone. It comes from synergy. The breeding system. Deep dive. This is where the game separates itself. Between runs, you pair cats to pass down traits and mutations. Offspring inherit combinations of stat tendencies, passive bonuses, genetic mutations. Over time, you aren't just building a team, you're building a lineage. And that creates long-term strategic planning. Do you prioritize short-term survival or long-term genetic potential? That decision changes how you approach every run. Strategic depth analysis. What makes this system interesting is the tension between randomness and control. You cannot fully predict outcomes, but you can influence probability. That balance keeps experimentation meaningful without making it purely luck-based. Players who enjoy optimizing builds will likely find satisfaction here. But players looking for immediate power spikes may find the pacing slower. Progression and replay value. Unlike traditional roguelikes where progression comes from permanent unlocks, Mewgenics ties progress to generational improvement. Stronger bloodlines lead to more specialized teams. Replay value doesn't come from new maps alone. It comes from testing new genetic strategies. A defensive lineage plays differently from an aggressive, mutation-focused one. That variation gives the game long-term legs. Art style and tone. Visually, the game leans into dark exaggeration. The character designs are intentionally strange, sometimes grotesque, but it reinforces the mutation concept. The presentation doesn't try to be cute. It embraces discomfort. The soundtrack stays subtle and tense. It supports strategy rather than distracting from it. Market comparison. Compared to traditional tactical RPGs, Mewgenics feels less linear. Compared to standard roguelikes, it feels more long-term focused. It sits somewhere between a tactical strategy game and a genetic management simulator. That hybrid identity is either its greatest strength or its biggest barrier. Pros. Deep tactical decision-making. Long-term progression through breeding. High replayability. And a concept that genuinely feels different from most strategy titles. Cons. The theme will not appeal to everyone. The mutation system may feel overwhelming early on. And players looking for fast gratification may struggle with its slower build-up. Who is this game for? If you enjoy careful planning, build optimization, and long-term experimentation, this game rewards patience. But if you prefer immediate action and simple progression systems, it may not fully connect. Final verdict. Mewgenics is not designed for mass appeal. It is designed for players who enjoy systems. It demands engagement. It rewards experimentation. And it offers depth for those willing to invest time. For strategy fans, it's worth serious consideration. For casual players, it may feel niche. This has been XP Reviews, breaking down games beyond surface impressions. If you prefer analysis over hype, subscribe for more.